Out to the wide forehand. Smart play against the left-handers. Left-handers often like to step around. Waiting patiently on the other side. An unpredictable Truls races through.
3-2.
Don't usually see him come into the ball with a shovel serve from that low on the side. Mixing it up here, offering an omiyage, a souvenir for Yukiya.
3-all.
Not quite settled in yet. Dissatisfaction, that head shake. Towel breaks come up every 6 points. It's a chance for you to have a little mini timeout, so to speak. Make sure the players don't stall between points too long. The defense, if you can withstand that big forehand and force your opponent to backpedal, watch this, guides it awkwardly. And now it's Yukiya UDA, the in and out game. Much shallower shots. Truls changing it up throughout that point. The defense manages somehow to keep it in play. You're watching the same screen that I am right now, and that ball looked like it barely came down to the short side. So Truls keeping that lead. 2 points in front with serves to come. Bottle challenge and the chop block for the third ball. The chop block might seem simple. It's a simple way to capture fans, but it's not a simple ball to execute nor play against. If it's done well, which it was.
6-3.
Similar serve to the one that went into the net the time before. Bit of defense, but the forehand on the parallel puts it away. It's often tough. It's often tough to play lobs or defensive shots against a lefty. Beautiful inside out there to put it out of reach. Brushing ball.
Five, 6.
Yukiya earning that third ball. Gets himself set up nicely. In case you're curious about the shape of the racket. Could have any shape of the racket you want. Could cut it out like an elephant if you wanted. Probably wouldn't be to your advantage. Handcuffed on the serve, dangling off the forehand side of the table. A good run of points here for Yukiya UDA. Not wide enough to easily go around the net. So Truls tries to spin it. Keep it low to the net, maybe shallow, so the ball's low by the time it reaches UDA. Short side of the table on the turn. Now, I haven't talked about this yet this match, but Truls MOREGARD, having played the Chinese Super League, fits in many ways. Not because he's Chinese, but because he's got that full forehand stroke. And a very Chinese serve here, the Lu Guoliang from the middle of the table. Out of all the players in the world, he's the only one that comes to mind that does that proper Lu Guoliang serve.
Please play.
Going for a little walk here, UDA, trying to come up with his plan, back down by 2.
Six, 9.
It's tough to play against. Tough to find your rhythm against Truls. Every ball, something funky, a little bit different, feels improvised, really. Well handled this time, moves in quickly to catch the chop block before it drops. Probably won't be able to say that again fast. There it is. Just enough height though. Again, that in and out game is one of the toughest to play.
9-7. Ten, 7.
And a good shovel serve with side spin sets up 3 game points. Truls, the 4th seed here. Slow and spinny on the parallel. The brush. Truls MOREGARD takes game number 1 against Yukiya UDA. 11-7. Fanning shot there. Long arm on the stroke. Holds the racket differently than most too. Little conversation with the brothers. And we'll be back for game 2.